Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Oliver. We are learning algebra here by working through problems from the Larson textbook. We are continuing with section 1.4 today. We are finishing up section 1.4. We are looking at the review for mastery problems, as well as mixed problem solving and challenge practice problems. Altogether about 27 or so problems today. So let's start. 73 minus x equals 17. Number 2, the product of 8 and the quantity of y plus 6 is less than 21. Number 3, the quotient of a number w and 5 is at most 4, so it's less or equal to 4. Okay. The sum of a number z and 2 is greater than 15 and less than 23. Okay. Let's go to 5. Check whether the given number is a solution of the equation or inequality. So 4, we are substituting 4 for y. 13 plus 4 is 17, so 17 equals 17. So yes, 4 is a solution of the equation. 6, we're substituting 2 for b. 7 times 2 is 14. 14 minus 3 is 11. 11 equals 10 is not solution. So 2 is not a solution to this equation. Number 7, we are substituting 3 for c. So 4 times 3 is 12. 15 is greater than 12, so this is correct. Yes, 3 is a solution to this inequality. We are substituting 2 for d. We get 21 minus 3 times 2 is 6. 21 minus 6 is 15. So 15 is greater or equal to 11, is greater than 11. So yes, 2 is a solution to this inequality. 3, we're substituting 3 for g. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 plus 6 is 18. 18 is not less or equal to 14, so this is incorrect. 3 is not a solution to this inequality. We are substituting 6 for m. So we end up with 6 plus 8 is 14. Is 14 greater than 7? Yes. And 14 is less than 15. So yes, this is correct. Okay, that was 10. And we have more. 11, one more. Okay. So your family is driving 188 miles to visit a relative. So this is you at home, and this is your relative. And you're driving 188 miles. Your father drives 63 miles. So your father 63 miles, I don't know, it's somewhere here. 63 miles. Your father drives, then stops for a break. So this is a break. How many more miles are left in the trip? So this basically. How much is this? So it's basically 188 minus 63. Right, so 188 minus 63. 8 minus 3 is 5. 8 minus 6 is 2. 125 miles is left in the trip. Your father drives 50 miles per hour. How long will the remainder of the trip take? Write a verbal model for the situation, then solve. So 125 miles is left to, so this is 125 miles left to drive. And he's driving 50 miles per hour. So 50 miles, and then another 50 miles, and then 25 miles, right? So this is 1 hour, this is another hour, and this is half hour. So he needs 2.5 hours, right? Or that can be represented by 125 over 50 miles per hour, right? So 125 miles, this is 50 miles per hour, or this is 2.5 hours. Okay. All right. Next is mixed problem solving. Multi-step problem. The kicker of a football team made 24 field goals and 43 extra points during a season. the number n of points scored on field goals is given by 3f. So that's our expression 3f, where f is the number of field goals made. How many points did the kicker score on field goals? So field goals 24, so 3f. So 3f is our expression where f is the number of field goals made. So 3 times 24, or that's 72, right? 3 times 20 is 60. 3 times 4 is 12. 60 plus 12, 72. So 72 is the answer for A. B, the point total is given by n plus p, where p is the number of extra points. Extra points was 43. So 72 from field goals plus extra points 43. 70 plus 40 is 110. And then 2 plus 3 is 5. 110 plus 5 is 115. So 115 points. That's B. Multi-step problem. You go to an amusement park with a friend. You have a coupon for $2 off each admission ticket. The total cost in dollars of buying 6 game tickets at $1.50 each and 2 admission tickets at $14.95 each is given by the expression. So that's the expression. Find the total cost. It's just a matter of multiplying and adding and subtracting. So 6 times 1.5 is 9. So 9 plus 14.95. If you want to do this quicker, you can just say 15. So 15 minus 2 is 13. 2 times 13 is 26. 26, but we have 10 cents less. So it's 25.90. Why do we have 10 cents less? Because here we have 95. And we said, okay, let's do it. Let's think this as 15. But this is 14.95. And then we are multiplying the 5 cents here times 2, so it becomes 10 cents less. So that's why we have 25.90. If you're not sure, you can do this in the calculator, but that's what you should get. And then 9 plus 25.90, you can again say 26 plus 9 is what, 34. 34.90, right? This is 34.90 because 25 plus 9 is 34, and then the 90 cents. So this is 34.90, and this is in dollars, so that's A. You can spend $45. How much will we have left? So it's just 45 minus this number here. So 45 minus 34.90. If you do 45 minus 35 is 10, but there's 10 cents extra, so it's $10.10. That's for B. And then a hot dog costs $2.50. A slice of pizza costs $3, and a glass of iced tea costs $1.75. Do you have enough money left to buy 1 hot dog, 1 slice of pizza, and 2 glasses of iced tea? So 1 hot dog, that would be $2.50. 1 slice of pizza, that would be $3. And then 2 glasses of iced tea, 2 times 175, that's $3.50. So all in all, you need 5 and 5, 10, 0 and 1, 6, 8, 9. So you need $9, but you have $10.10. So yes, you have enough. Do you have enough? Yes, you have enough. Okay. You have to type a 600-word essay. Which expression would you evaluate to find the number of minutes it will take you to finish the essay typing at a rate of X words per minute? Okay. So it's basically the words typed equals the rate typed times the time. Okay. So you need a 600 words essay. So this is 600 here. And then X words per minute. So that's the rate. The rate is X words per minute. And then times the time, or T. How can T be represented? T is basically 600 divided by X, because X multiplies here on the other side. When we bring X to the other side, is going to divide. So this is 600 over X. So this is the one that justifies our equation. So words typed equals rate times time. And then it says, then find the number of minutes it will take you to finish the essay typing at a rate of 30 words per minute. That's the rate. So we just substitute 30 for x here. So it becomes 600 over 30, or that is 20. So 20 is the answer, 20 minutes. Okay. Number 4, gridded response, screen printed t-shirts cost $8 each. There's a $4 setup charge, which is fixed for each order, no matter how many t-shirts are ordered. So find the total cost in dollars if you order 10 t-shirts. So it's the fixed cost, which is $4, and then plus $8 per shirt times how many shirts. Basically, this is the expression. And then if we order 10 shirts, the cost will be 4 plus 8 times 10, or that is 4 plus 80, right? Multiplication is the order of operation we do first, multiplication, then we do addition. So 80 plus 4 is $84. That's 4. 5. You burn 180 calories per hour walking. So 180 calories per hour walking and 260 calories per bicycling. So we have walking, we have bicycling. You can exercise for a total of 8 hours. 8 hours total. Okay. This week and hope to burn 1,800 calories. So somehow we have to add or multiply these, and we have to get 1,800 calories. Let W be the number of hours you spend walking. So walking is the 180 calories. So 180 calories times the hours walking, so times W plus 260. How many hours are we bicycling? We're spending 8 hours in total. If we're spending W hours walking, it has to be 8 minus W hours bicycling, okay? And then what's the symbol here between this expression and 1,800, right? What are the symbols, right? One of these symbols. Well, let's see. Write an inequality. So it's going to be one of these that describes the situation. Your inequality should involve only one variable W. Yes, we do have only one variable W. And here it says you can exercise for a total of 8 hours this week and hope to burn 1,800 calories. So we're trying to burn at least 1,800 calories. If we burn more, it's even better. So the symbol here should be greater or equal to 1,800. So that's our inequality here. You spend the same amount of time doing each exercise. So if we're doing walking and bicycling and we spend 8 hours, that means we spend 4 hours walking and 4 hours bicycling. Will you meet your goal? So if we substitute 4 hours here, so we get 180 times 4, and then plus 260 times 4, right? 8 minus 4 is 4. Is greater or equal to 1,800. Is this true or not? So let's see. 4 times 100 is 400, and 4 times 80 is 320, so 720. Plus, you can calculate this as 250 times 4, that's 1,000. Then 10 times 4 is 40, so 1,040 is greater or equal to 1,800. And this is 1760. It's not. Okay, so will you meet your goal? No, we'll fall short because 1760 is not greater or equal to 1,800 calories. Number 6, extended response. The table shows 3 students, student A, B, and C. In a debate competition, a student's final score is the sum of the points for content and C and delivery D. So this is C and D. Write a variable expression for a student's final score. So the final score here, score is sum of C and D, right? So final score will be C plus D. That's the expression. That's A. Find each student's final score. So C plus D. For A, it would be 25 plus 40, which will be 65. 45 plus 30, 75 for B. And for student C, 30 plus 25, which is 55. That's B. And then C, you earn 35 points for content. So this is U. You earn 35 points for content. At least how many points must you earn for delivery? D. So D, how many points to have a higher score than any of the students? So highest score is 75. So you have to score 76 to have the highest score, right? So this should be 76. So at least how many points must you earn for delivery? So this is 35 plus D. You have to score at least 76. So 76. So D would be 76 minus 35. So plus 35, when it goes to the other side, it will change the sign. 76 minus 35 is 41, right? So 41 points. So you must earn at least 41 points, okay, to have the highest score. 7, open-ended. Describe a real-world situation you could model using the equation x minus 8 equals 14. Use mental math to solve the equation. Explain what the solution means in the context of the situation. You have, let's say, dollars. Let's say you have a certain amount of dollars and you owe somebody $8, and then you end up with $14. So how much money did you have at the very beginning? So that's something like that. And then x can be solved as 14 plus 8, because minus 8, when it moves to the other side of the equation, becomes plus 8. So 14 plus 8 is 22. So 22 is what you had at the very beginnings. If you think of dollars, this is dollars. Okay. Number 8, short response. A personal CD player costs $50. That's $50 and seems to be a fixed cost. And then CDs cost $12. So these are, could be 1, 2, 3, right? This is a variable cost, the CDs, but the CD player is a fixed cost. Write an expression to represent the total cost of the CD player and N CDs. So it will be 50, which is fixed cost, plus $12 per CD times N CDs. So this is the expression. Okay. Then you buy a personal CD player plus 3 CDs. So this will be 50 plus 12 times 3. This is 50 plus 12 times 3 is 36. Why? Because 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 1 is 3. This is 86, right? So evaluate the expression to determine the total amount of money you spend. This is $86. Next is challenge practice. We have 8 problems here. Solve the equation using mental math. So we know that 15 can be represented as 15 over 1, and then we can do cross multiply. So 15 times x is 15x. This can be done as if you multiply these terms out, you get 12 times x and then plus 12 times 1. 12 times x is 12x, right? And then plus 12. And then here on the other side, you end up with 15 times x, or 15x. So you end up 15x on this side, 12x plus 12. So 12x, when it goes to the other side, will be minus 12x. So 15x minus 12x is 3x. So you end up 3x on this side and then 12 on this side, or x is 12 over 3. 12 over 3 or 4. So x is 4. Mental math. I mean, there were like 3 or 4 steps that we did like that. You can always do it step by step. Next one. You could cancel out x's here, this x and this x, because they multiply. So if you cancel these two, you end up with 6 over x minus 2 equals 2. And then you multiply 2 with these terms here, so on this side, so you're going to end up with 2x minus 4 on this side and 6 on this side. And minus 4 will go plus 4 on this side. So 4 plus 6 is 10. So you end up with 10 equals 2x. Or x is 10 over 2, 5. So x is 5. You always have to check 0 as well. Since we don't divide by 0, you cannot divide by 0. Since if we get 0 here, 0 minus 2 is minus 2. So that's good. We don't end up with over 0, sorry. So if x is 0, we end up with 0 here. We end up with 0 here, and we know that 0 over any number is 0. So 0 equals 0, it is correct. So x is 5, but also x is 0 is also a solution to this one. Okay. Again, these are challenge practice problems, and this is high level. And all right, number 3, 5x over 2x. So x and x can be canceled out here. 5 over 2 is 2.5, right? 5 divided by 2 is 2 wholes and 1/2, or can be represented 2.5. So x times 2.5 is 2.5x. So we end up with 2.5x on the right side of the equation. This is 2x. On the other side, when we bring it, it will be negative 2x. So 2.5x minus 2x is 0.5x. And then only x will be 1 over 0.5 or 2. So x is 2 for this one. Yeah, again, we're doing 2, 3, 4, 5 steps sometimes in your head. And okay, next one, number 4. So x's can be canceled out because both sides of the equation divide by same number. So you can cancel those out. Then both sides of the equation have plus 1. So you can cancel those out. And then you end up with 3x equals x squared. And then you cancel out x with one of these x's, because x squared is x times x. So this x gets canceled out with one of these x's. So x equals 3. So x equals 3. Now this one, I looked at it prior, and there's no way to do this mentally. You have to just solve the equation, and this is kind of complex and high level. Just know that x squared minus 1 can be substituted as x minus 1 and then x plus 1, but we'll skip this one for now. And then you end up with like 3 solutions, 4 and then 2 square root of some numbers. Number 6, a father is 5 years more than twice as old as his son. So this can be represented as father, let's say F. So the father is 5 years more than twice as old as his son. Son is S. And then the difference in their ages, so F minus S, is 25. Okay, how old is the father? How old is the father? So F is question mark. Okay, so this is a system of equations. We have 2 equations with 2 unknowns. What we have to do when you get that, you have to plug in the solution of the first one into the second one. So F is 5 plus 2s. So we substitute 5 plus 2s into the second equation. So instead of F here, we're gonna substitute 5 plus 2 times s, and then minus s equals 25. 2s minus s is s. So s equals 25 and then minus 5, because when this plus 5 goes to the other side of the equation, it becomes minus 5. 25 minus 5 is 20. So the son is 20 years old. And then the father is basically 5 years plus twice the son, that's 20. Or the father is 2 times 20 is 40. 40 plus 5, 45. So 45 years old is the father. So that's the solution, 45. Number 7, you and a friend. So let's say you is here and friend is here. So you and friend. Empty your pockets and compare how many quarters you have. You tell your friend that you have. So let's say you is x and friend is y. So you have x, you have 5 times as many quarters as he has. Okay. And he tells you that you have 12 more quarters than he has. So you have 12 more quarters than he has. Okay. So this is, again, it's a system of equations, two unknowns. We have to substitute 5y for x in the second one, and we end up with 5y equals, right here, 5y equals 12 plus y. This plus y becomes minus y on the other side, so 5y minus y is 4y. 4y equals 12, or y equals 12 over 4, or 3. 3 quarters. Y, friend, your friend has 3 quarters, and then you have 5 times 3, 15. 15 quarters. How many quarters does your friend have? 3. So 7 is 3 quarters. And the last one, your school club has a bake sale to raise money. Your club offers muffins for 50 cents each and bagels for 75 cents each. So bagels 75, muffins 50 cents. In 1 hour, you raised $21 by selling 34 items. How many muffins did you sell? Okay, so the equations here are muffins. So let's say muffins here. Muffins can be represented as M, and then bagels can be represented as B. Okay, so $0.5 times muffins plus 0.75. This is the cost for the bagels times B, how many bagels, and then this is the cost for 1 muffin times how many muffins. So you add up the muffins cost and the bagels cost, you raised $21. So this is $21. That's the first equation. And then you sold 34 items. So if you add up the muffins and the bagels you sold 34 items. So this is, again, an equation, system of 2 equations with 2 unknowns. You just have to let's express, let's say, what is M from the other one, from the second one? So M from the second equation is 34 minus B, and then we plug in 34 minus B for M in the first one. So we end up with 0.5 times 34 minus B. 34 minus B plus 0.75 B equals 21. And 0.5 times 34 is half of 34, that's 17, right? 17, and then minus 0.5 B plus 0.75 B equals 21. And then 0.75 B and minus 0.5 B is 0.25 B equals 21 minus 17, right? Because plus 17 on the other side of the equation will be minus 17. So 21 minus 17 is 4, or B equals, in one whole, how many quarters do we have? 4. 4 times 4 is 16. So B is 16, because B is 4 over 0.25. So B is 16. So you sold 16 bagels. So to get the muffins, you do 34 minus 16, so 34 minus 16 to find how many muffins did you sell. And then if you do 34 minus 20, you get 14, and then 4 here from 16 to 20 is 4. So 14 and 4 is 18, so 18 muffins. Okay, so that's all for today. Please like and subscribe to see more videos like this one. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.